I'll say Hammer. Yeah? No. No. Okay, I'll mix it up. Okay, sorry.
På den siden, så er det Bjørn Erik Bakken.
Asparkstoffplata med elektrisk greier. Masse greier. Nei, kul sak.
Hva mer om hva slags det her er? Ja, det er. Det er en 3 skinnbetalinger som du kjenner inn i husrock. Det er ganske mange. Hjertelig. Det er en fin dag. Men ja, det er veldig kult. Ting i det bøse. Jeg fant veldig bra på det. Den ligger vel ute på skiver her.
Hey guys, Morten Ostad here. Welcome to my channel. Today, Sunday, very nice sunny day here in Oslo. So I had one goal today, and that was to head to the monthly outdoors, weather permitting, record fair here in Oslo, which is held every first Sunday of the month at an area of Oslo called Vaterland. And well, I missed the last couple of months because I've been in, well, last time I was in Denmark, and the time before I just didn't go. So for that, nice tram ride to another part of town, got me some coffee, and sat there watching the better part of an hour Oslo's finest walk past, so to speak, and then I headed down to the record fair. So I think I was there about half an hour after they started. Well, officially started, because from the messages I was seeing on Facebook and other places, I think maybe they started a bit earlier. But you know, it was a pretty good crowd and warm. So I sort of I didn't have any. I wouldn't say I had a particular plan, but I sort of opened up my Discogs and put my wish list on latest added and vinyl only, and so it sort of went through that list a little bit at the top end there, and so if there was anything that could remind me of something I should be looking for, but it really never turns out like that. Well, almost never. So did find some stuff, had some nice conversations with people. Hopefully you enjoyed the little filming I did before and during. Not a hell of a lot, because like I said, it was pretty crowded, and so on and so forth. So what did I pick up? Well, this one was kind of fun. I think I paid $4 for it. I have no idea if it works. It'll be interesting if it does. But I have two vinyl records, a deluxe box set, and a regular CD of this album. So I thought a cassette of Paul and Linda McCartney's Ram, that would be cool to have. So sort of catapulting this record up into the list of, you know, single studio albums that Morten has the most copies of, one way or another. So this, I looked it up. Cassette is a little bit, call it, I don't know, bubbly. The paper is starting to come unstuck here, but this thing is as old as I am. This is a 1971 UK copy, so that was pretty cool. And I had I had two Ram cassettes in my Discogs wish list. So removed both of them now since I added this. One of them was this one, and the other one was a French copy, I think, where arguably the cover might have looked a little nicer, but yeah. So now I have 2 Paul McCartney cassettes, I think. This one and London Town. So my collection of The Cure is complete as far as CDs go, pretty sure. And I used to have quite a few vinyl records. I still have some of them. Some of them had sort of gone by the wayside. And I remember in the 80s, I really loved The Cure, and I went to some concert. I went to the Disintegration concert in Drammen here in Norway, and that was pretty awesome. And then when they followed up Disintegration with Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, for some weird reason, because I'd been buying them on vinyl up to then, I bought it on cassette. Probably because I was traveling and I had a Walkman and I wanted to listen to it. And then I remember I immediately regretted it. And then, because I would have wanted it either on vinyl or CD at that time. Later on, I've gotten it on CD, at least twice, regular CD and then when the deluxe edition came out, but never owned it on vinyl in any form. Saw it this summer in Denmark in Frederikshavn. It was very expensive, so when I saw this today, I was very pleased. So 295 Norwegian kroner, that's not bad at all. This is a double album. It's a West German pressing from the year it came out, which was 1987. So I would have been 15 or recently turned 16 when this came out. I remember initially I wasn't too overly fond of this record, following up on Disintegration, and probably also because I regretted buying it on cassette, and I think that sort of colored my feeling about it. But yeah, very, very happy to have this on vinyl now. So sort of, I've been battling with whether or not to get Cure albums that are new pressings or the old ones when I find them. And since I have quite a few still of my old ones, although some have disappeared, I've been very happy to get some of the old ones. I'd love to get Disintegration on vinyl, but I think I would prefer to get that one on a brand new copy, as new as you can. So yeah, there's the inner sleeve. They look great, lyrics and all. And I've looked at the vinyl, and they both look in great condition. One or two sort of beauty spots there, but it shouldn't be a problem. I bought from that guy at the Record Fair before, and the stuff he sells is just dandy. I think he's the one I bought that wallet sleeve badly drawn boy from. A couple of days ago, I grabbed some CDs by this artist and started listening to them. And then I went into my wish list, and so yeah, I do have most of her albums on vinyl in my wish list for vinyls, because I have most of her CDs. Some of the latest stuff, I don't even know if it was released over here, but she was huge here in Norway, and I think her debut album arguably sold as much in Norway as it did in the rest of the world. It's so everyone got that record, everyone, for Christmas and everything, and she was sort of the female Leonard Cohen, who also sold an extreme amount of records in Norway compared to the rest of the world. So Tanita Tikaram, I wanted to get her debut album, but when I saw her second album, which I arguably prefer, today I just grabbed 100 kroner. Which is, I think, right now about $7. It's a really nice German copy. Her voice so beautiful and warm and sad, and just the kind of music that, at least here in Norway, we still love music like that. And yeah, wonderful artist. She's just great. I kept up buying her music on CD until I would guess somewhere around 2002 to 3, and anything that's been released since has been on tiny labels. Never seen them in any shops or record stores, neither here or anywhere else I've ever been. So they're on my Discogs wish list. But yeah, I found this copy of Kiss Alive 2. Many of you know my story about my Kiss records and what happened to them when I was a kid. This was one of the ones that I did have. I really, really, really want Kiss Alive. I see it here and there in old used copies, and they're ratty and too expensive, so I've been putting it off. And to be honest, I would love to have Kiss Alive as a brand new one. Kiss Alive 2 I never really had the same relationship to, although I remember as a kid I loved these photographs of the band down here. And so yeah, this is a German pressing, Rocksteady Production Incorporated. It looks really good, aus dem Haus Phonogramm. And yeah, looks really good. And quick look at it's a little beat up on the sides here, but yeah. And so far I've only found and replaced it's I would say it's dirty and needs a good clean, but I can't see really any dings or terrible things going on here, so hopefully it'll be alright. And I didn't pay that much for it, and so that's nice. Love to get my hands on a Scandinavian copy like the one I once had. You'll see them. They have a tiny little writing here. It says Team Trick. That was a Norwegian printer that made at least the covers. So yeah, I now, let's from the classic run up until Kiss Alive 2 and the Platinum compilation. What is missing from my collection now is Alive and Destroyer and Love Gun. I have Unmasked, and I have do I have Creatures of the Night? I think I did, yeah. And then some stage pick up music from The Elder and Dynasty, but my goal now is to find a nice copy of Love Gun and Destroyer and Alive, and maybe there'll be new ones just for the hell of it. This one today, so it'll be the first time I hear this. Liberty, Duran Duran. Yeah, it's from 1990. I don't know much or anything about it really, so I'll be curious to. And copy looks really good, so it'll be fun to hear this, see what they were up to at this stage of their career. Next up, from the same seller, I got this is a Canadian copy. It's a so-called 6-cut mini LP of The Cure, The Walk. And you can see the Canadian thing there. So this is a Canadian sire. And yeah, it didn't cost too much. I guess I got into a bit of the Cure kick when I got Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me, and I guess now I feel like I need to get more The Cure on vinyl, because I've been listening to Faith and did 17 seconds, quite a bit. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if I remember this one. Finally, so this is a bit of an odd one. Month and a half ago, I sent a YouTube Messenger message to a friend of mine in Australia, not Ben Rankins, a friend I've had, online friend I've had for many years. She's sent me some stuff from Australia before. And I told her about some Australian stuff I'd gotten, you know, like the church and what is it now? Kingfisher, that Aboriginal band, and some other Australian stuff like the hoodoos. God, yeah, that's my brain today. And she sent me a clip of an artist and said, "Oh, you need to listen to this." So I did, and I thought it was really cool. And I sort of made a mental note of it. And I looked at some of the releases online and was a bit confused at first, because is this a band name or is it no, it's one guy, and his name is Angus Stone, and he now performs as Dope Lemon. And it's funny, it's exact same font as the Aboriginal band I was talking about. So what is this? Smooth Big Cat. And it says limited edition picture disc. Scan this QR code to see the disc animate before your eyes. The new album features Hey You and Salt and Pepper. Really artist I really liked immediately, and not just because my friend recommended it. So I was done, and I'd been sitting on a bench looking at all the people buying records and stuff, and then finally sort of the end table where people, when they arrive at it's the first table everyone goes to, cleared off, and I said, oh, I guess I better go over there, and I saw some albums there that I really wanted, and I held it in my hand, a vinyl album from Danish band Mew, and I was about to go there, and then one more person left, and I better look through that, and I just saw this and I thought, I know this, don't I? So I put back the Mew album, and I bought this. So, and the seller, I don't think he knew that much about it, but he knew about the scanning of the QR code and stuff. What is this? Animated picture disc instructions. Cool. So I just thought I'd show you guys the vinyl. I don't think I've ever had... This is the first time I've ever owned a vinyl record like this. So there you see. So you're supposed to see an animation if you download an app or something like that. So hopefully it doesn't make the album noisy or anything. Dope Lemon. Really cool. So that was it. That was my record fair, September 1st, 2024 at Vaterland in Oslo. Hope you all enjoyed coming with, as they say in South Africa. And yeah, nice day. Had some nice chats. All that hoopla. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please click like and subscribe, and hope to see you soon in another video.